effort to improve literacy and education here in Dominica, the Western Union Foundation, in collaboration with H V Whitchurch and Company and Hands Across the Sea today, announced that it has teamed up to rejuvenate the school libraries of Jones Beaupierre Primary School and the Wesley Primary School in Dominica. Manager of Western Union Money Transfer, Kira Thompson-Aird, stated that Whitchurch is passionate about working with schools to improve education opportunities, especially those who show great interest in engaging their students through on-site programs such as the library.
Well, under Whitchurch, as agent representative for Western Union Money Transfer, we have collaborated in the past with a group called Hands Across the Sea. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them. But it's Tom and Harriet Linsky, and it's a couple that initially started sailing through the Caribbean and started to pick up on the non-touristic side of things, where there were discrepancies in education, literacy levels. Harriet comes from a background of education and Tom from marketing. So they both saw an opportunity to leverage what they know and the accessibility they have to different entities to receive better school books, and then they approach persons within the private sector to come on board to assist them in that program. So through Western Union Foundation, we did it's called an agent match grant. So basically it's a gift fund that Western Union has through the Western Union Foundation. So every dollar that we put in, the foundation, will match with $1 US of.
Aird informed that the initiative began in 2014-2015 when they rejuvenated the libraries of the Castlebrew Secondary School and the Roseau Primary School, as well as St. John's Academy.
For this academic year, 2015 into 16, we chose Wesley Primary School, and I went up there to do a presentation to them, very, very small in-house, you know. And I'm really glad that we chose that school.
Why did you choose Wesley Primary?
Because it's an area that tends to get forgotten. It's a catchment area for almost, for a lot of the area of northeast Dominica. And what you tend to find is you have children who have special needs, which I'm very passionate about. And we tend to forget them. And they get forced through main education system. So whilst integration is good, sometimes they can get lost in the process. And the library seems to pull them in because it's a quiet area, and they've really made it very child-friendly. And when you look at the before and the after pictures, we posted them on the Whitchurch Facebook page so people can have an understanding of what was and what this donation can achieve, to try and encourage other people to try and do the same thing as well. And we also chose Jones Beaupierre.
The donations made to the two schools facilitated the refurbishment of the libraries in making it more child-friendly, and a number of books purchased through Hands Across the Sea also presented. Aird added that she is very impressed with the transformation of all the libraries so far.
This year was Wesley Primary School, and they have a young gentleman from the US Peace Corps who's working in the library up there, and he's done a great job making it to the point where children actually come in to volunteer in the library when you think they didn't want to even step into the library before. Castlebrew is another one of my star stories because it was a cow pen, and they had really old, outdated books that I think my father might have used in school. Yeah, non-colorful, just text, you know, very bleak. And they changed it up into a very, like I said, it's on the Whitchurch Facebook page. People can go and have a look, so you can really see what it looks like now and understand what the difference is and why it's important for us to do this for the children.
The Western Union Foundation and Hands Across the Sea, which seeks to create bright futures for the youth by arming them with the greatest tool available, which is the power to use and understand the written word. Since 2008, Hands Across the Sea has sent over 51,000 reading books to 83 preschools, primary schools, secondary schools, and community reading programs here in Dominica.